Hey guys, what's going on? It's Carl here, back with another video. Finally getting around to my review of the Nexus 6P, which has been out now for just over a month. It is Google's latest serving of stock Android and their latest flagship. This thing is a beast, and I'm in love. The 6Ps this year round are made by our boys out at Huawei, which for those of you that don't know is a Chinese manufacturer, the largest in the world in fact, and this is their first attempt at a Nexus device, and I will give them huge props because this is such a beautiful phone. It's available in 3 different colors. My 2 favorites are the white, which you see, as well as the black. Not too fond of the silver, reminds me too much of an iPhone color, but if you're not crazy about them and worried that they might attract too many fingerprints, you can always rock a skin on it. This one, it will be linked down below in the description, and skins are my favorite way of protecting my device since they are so customizable and you can go with any crazy color combo that you want. Build quality is on point for this flagship, made completely out of aluminum, and I think this is a beautifully designed device. It has chamfered edges, which gives it a touch of class, and for around $500 for the 32 gig model, naturally 64 gigs is $550, which is the option which I think most people will go for. This thing is real value when compared to the likes of an iPhone, which may run you close to $1,000 for a brand new 6S Plus. You can see all the ports and buttons around the sides of the device, and it is charged via a USB-C cable, and the battery will easily last you all day. One new thing that people might not be too used to yet, in case you haven't seen this device yet, is the fingerprint sensor, which is now located on the back, and this is the same for the Nexus 5X. It's extremely accurate, works almost every single time, and I think I prefer this placement. Seems a bit more natural than the likes of, say, an iPhone, which is traditionally found on the front. The displays honestly don't get that much better. I'm so used to using a large device. This one has a 5.7-inch AMOLED display, 2560 by 1440 with Gorilla Glass 4, and you will be hard pressed to find something that looks this good. And of course, the last piece of hardware on the back is a 12.3 megapixel shooter. It takes some pretty awesome shots, great low light performance, and I'm gonna rank this along with the iPhone 6S and the Galaxy S6 as having the best camera in terms of a smartphone for 2015. Spec-wise, naturally being a flagship, it has the latest and greatest internals. It's got a Snapdragon 810, Adreno 430 GPU, 3 gigs of RAM, and as I said, comes in 32, 64, or 128 gigs of onboard storage with a 3450 milliamp hour battery, which will easily last you all day. In terms of day-to-day use, the 6P is such a pleasure to use. Everything is buttery smooth, and it is running stock Android, my favorite and the only way to go if you are running an Android device. It does come with Android Marshmallow 6.0 right out of the box, and this feels like the most complete operating system, and that is coming from an iPhone user. Whenever you're switching between apps, playing any sorts of games, the 6P, as I said, will crush every single thing that you throw at it, and as it should for a flagship, but this is nice as it costs less than half of an iPhone 6S Plus. As you can tell a lot from this review, the 6P is so awesome and you will not regret spending the money. Pick this thing up, stock Android, killer performance, we've got a true winner. What are your guys' thoughts on the Nexus 6P? Let me know down below in the comments, but if you're in the market for a brand new smartphone, I know it is almost Christmas. If you're looking for an Android device, this is my #1 recommendation. This or the GS6 Edge Plus, my 2 favorite Android devices of the year. Huawei, big props to the 6P. I'm so excited to see what you guys have to offer in 2016. But if you guys like this video, be sure to go crazy over on that like button, hit that little red subscribe button down there, and I will catch everyone else in my next video. Peace.